wasn't just, oh, you got a nice skirt, or I like your hair color today. It was different. He had his hand in my future.
Another woman has come forward claiming that a Northeast Wisconsin district attorney sent her inappropriate text messages. Good evening, everyone. Maria Ruskiewicz is now the third woman known to accuse Calumet County DA Ken Kratz.
Here's the background. Last week, we learned about an investigation into texts Kratz sent to crime victim Stephanie Van Grohl late last year. Those texts showing that Kratz tried to start an affair with the 26-year-old while Kratz was prosecuting her ex-boyfriend on domestic abuse charges. A review by the state's Office of Lawyer Regulations determined that Kratz did not violate any ethical standards. And then yesterday we learned a woman sent a letter to Governor Doyle claiming Kratz discussed with her details of a murder case. And she says Kratz sent her a text inviting her to an autopsy if she agreed to be his girlfriend.
And the most recent woman to report uncomfortable interactions with Kratz spoke publicly today. Fox 11's Becky DeVries has our balanced coverage.
And I really encourage women who have had this happen to them, especially with Ken Kratz, to come forward and say this is not okay.
Maria Ruskiewicz says Ken Kratz sent her text messages 2 years ago. The messages, she says, scared her.
And this wasn't just, oh, you got a nice skirt, or I like your hair color today. It was different. He had his hand in my future. He had his hand in the success of my going to law school and the success of being able to apply as a non-felon in the future.
Ruskiewicz is a third-year law student at Oklahoma City University. 13 years ago, she was convicted of a felony drug charge in Calumet County, something she wanted pardoned as she started her professional career. Ruskiewicz says part of the pardon process requires the current district attorney to declare if he supports the process. Ruskiewicz says Kratz supported her clemency. She says she made a mistake when she sent Kratz a text message thanking him and hoping for networking opportunities.
It was after that that he had started to send me sexual text messages, such as, you know, me and my family are in Traverse City. What are you going to do to please me in between the sheets? I'm taking a nap, etc. I wouldn't respond, so he would respond, you know, why have you failed me? Why have you failed this invitation?
Ruskiewicz says she eventually told Kratz she was busy and he apologized. However, she feared Kratz would take away his recommendation of support for her.
He had authority over me, and that could have been revoked by not sexually pleasing him. And it scared me, it intimidated me, and it made me seek advice.
Ruskiewicz's public statement comes one day after Governor Jim Doyle says his office received a letter from a different woman claiming she went on a date with Kratz earlier this year. She said Kratz told her details of a homicide investigation and even said she could go to an autopsy if she dressed up. Kratz nor his attorney responded to Fox 11's recent request for comment. However, Kratz's attorney told the Associated Press Kratz had a date with the woman but never invited her to an autopsy. Maria Ruskiewicz says she is speaking out now in part because she supports the allegations by other women against Kratz.
I like to say, Ken Kratz, do what's right, step down. You've abused your power for too long, and the time has come. Objectively, give it up.
And Ruskiewicz says she is no longer afraid. She also says her pardon was granted. She says she does not have any next steps in mind. She just wanted to make her voice heard.